I'm just gonna come out the gates and start swinging on this one. Like the fact that Pikamee's returned under Henya, because people pretty much linked it together, it makes sense. But what's funny about the situation is the fact that the people who harassed her are the same people who are turning a blind eye and trying to backtrack and trying to water her down by saying that, oh, we didn't harass her, we didn't bully someone and treat them like crap over a game that didn't or still doesn't hold any merit and became irrelevant after like 2 months. Yeah, we didn't do that. What you call bullying, we was calling mildly criticizing. And it's like, no, you dumb bastards, you harassed a person for no reason. Pikamee and a lot of other content creators and VTubers were on the same shit list, being harassed, being called transphobe, being called horrible names and derogatory terms and slurs for just simply playing a game. And then now, after all this has been said and done, now they're all backtracking and trying to play this victim card as if they didn't do it or they were asking for it. I find the hypocrisy kind of funny. It's like, you think it's okay to harass someone as long as they don't self-delete themselves. So does that mean if we harass the people who harass Pikamee, as long as they don't dome themselves, I guess it'll be fine? As long as they don't run a statistic, it'll be okay. Because that's the message they're implying. As long as Pikamee comes back and decides not to friggin' pop her brains out in her apartment or little room she has, it's okay. Harassment was justified. It was everything that she deserved, and it was just normal. Personally, I find that very stupid. I find that honestly frustrating to even have to say that myself, because it's just like, why? Who thought this was like the smartest idea? Who actually sat here for a moment and thought, man, harassing someone and then trying to play the victim / justifiable card is gonna really work good? It's stupid. It's just as stupid as that other drama about this one artist who made a simple like straight ship because it was just art, and then people were harassing them, saying that they're ruining a canonical, gay ship. And it's just like, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who actually cares? It's art. Art is subjective. Art is creativity and freedom at best. Who gives a shit if someone's gay shipping is being ruined by somebody else? Just make your own, you lazy bastard. Because the people who probably waste their hours, their time of day, complaining about the littlest shit, they could have simply done more in that time. And I'm calling it out. The people who have probably wasted days, months, years fighting for nothing, yelling and starting arguments, harassing, doxing, and death threatening people for nothing, but probably like the little minor transgressions. They could have took all that energy and put it into something else, something way more productive. But let's be honest, they're never going to change, because they're still just as vain as shallow losers. And I'm calling them losers because that's what they are at the end of the day. They're nobodies. They're jobbers. Like, if they fell into a meat grinder and got turned to friggin' sausage, you bet your damn eyes I will turn the other eye and look the other way and be like, it is what it is, Because they're nothing but a statistic at this point, a minority. And what's funny is the fact that even going through Twitter now, they're still acting like it's okay, guys. It still gets transphobes to justifiable reason to harass trans people. It is not justifiable. I'm not saying trans people were the end all be all. I just think that trans people just have a few bad people, have more than a couple bad people in their group. Well, and honestly, that's just the LGB overall. They have plenty of bad eggs in their circle, and it makes them look bad. So I'm not entirely blaming the LGB for this. Trans rights is human rights and all that other stupid shite, but with the people who are in those circles, whether they're trans or not, and doing all this, you make them look bad. Honestly, it's not even the LGB's fault. The people who are harassing people and still hide underneath that shield or under that flag, you make the LGB look bad by doing that stupid shit. You are the very reason. You give people the justifiable fuel to do this. So when people start doing this, don't start, complaining and praising the high heavens that this wasn't brought upon. You made this situation. You have brought this upon yourself, and I don't regret it for even a moment. So you may like rot away, You may lay there and waste and think about what you've done. But just remember, you deserve this 100%. And I'm not gonna feel sorry when you yourself get harassed and they start making a tweet longer saying how you were bullied constantly. And it's just like, well, it's a dog eat dog world. You became the shitter and now you're being the shitted. 100%. But that's gonna be it for today. Short summary of this video. I'm glad that Pikamee is back. I'm glad that Twitter is remaining to be a beautiful but yet painful hellscape. It's a job that I can't leave. But welcome back, Pikamee. I'm glad that you're here and I'm glad that you're under a new IP. I'm glad that you can continue your career as you want it. Don't let those haters tell you otherwise. And if they do, just give them an open smile and a diamond encrusted middle finger and tell them to go piss off. But that's gonna be it for today. I have been your lovely host with the most, and until then, I bid you adieu.